So I'm sure you guys have seen that TikTok is a new app that's been taking over the world with some incredible videos like this. Yeah, that was a adult man pretending to kiss a young girl. Welcome to the internet. And yeah, it's on a public platform, but millions of people will see it. Who cares, you know? Who cares? I'm sure no one will catch them. Which brings me on to the video that I found recently called Catching a Child Predator, the TikTok Predator. Social experiment. Oh, it's just a social experiment, you know? Just trying to see how child predators adapt socially to situations where they get caught. Well, let's see how a child predator socializes in an experiment on TikTok. Okay, that is a different intro. Honestly, I preferred the 3D spinning ones. You could kind of jive to those a bit, whereas you can't quite jive to this one as much. It's a lot more depressing in tone. Today's missing kids! It's almost like it's some type of like YouTube giveaway they do at the beginning. It is an interesting lead to start a video off with, not going to lie. I suppose it's gonna hopefully help people find this missing kid, and that's fantastic. I just am really thrown off by that being a YouTube intro when it doesn't really seem to be anything to do with the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to another ImAllexx video. Today's natural disaster. Just so you guys know, there's been another natural disaster going on. Let's look at Instagram comedians.
Oh, I wish I could go out, but I'm stuck here working on this assignment. It's such a beautiful night, just look at that moon.
Just go to tutorage.com.
Tutorage.com? What's that?
That's an ad! That's what that is, my friend. That's an ad that just came after a missing person appeal. This video is sponsored.
What's that?
You're catching a child predator video that promotes trying to find a missing person video, then goes straight into an advert. And you would be correct in saying that this most definitely is a hashtag ad. I don't think I've seen weirder starts to YouTube pranks. As I said, you know, I'm trying to bop to these. But trying to bop to a sponsored read is not as easy as it would be to a 3D intro. I'm just saying, we really need to bring those back and definitely need to replace these.
Tutorage.com, link in the description.
Oh, well, we've got another disclaimer, which says, these videos are produced with the intention to spread awareness about the dangers of meeting up with strangers online. Do not try to recreate any of the acts you see at home. Now, notice it doesn't say that this is done by professionals, because it's not. It's done by people called luxury pranks.
What's that?
And they kind of decided to move away from pranks and moving into missing people, sponsored videos, and paedophiles. And I'm sure there's something about that not being completely legal, or even safe for them to do. So, you know, but I'm glad that I'm not going to try these, because I'm not qualified, but luxury pranks, they most definitely are.
Hi, I'm Parker and this is Luxury Pranks. Special thanks to our channel members who made this video possible.
Alright man, I really just want to see you catch some predators now, but it just seems like you're shouting out a bunch of people and trying to make as much money as possible, you know? I thought, you know, the whole missing person thing and you know, catching paedophiles, you know, seemed like a pretty kind of selfless thing to do, but the more I'm watching this, the more it seems like you've just done this so you can get a 6 million view video on it and sell the fuck out. But, you know, let's see how you handle the predators.
So for this episode, we created a TikTok account using our decoy actress, Zoe. She uploaded a few TikToks of her lip syncing and dancing and was DM'd by several older men.
Okay, well that is pretty disturbing, I'm not going to lie. To set up an account as a young girl and to have a bunch of older people try and creep on them. But I just want to say, are these guys about 7'8", or is she about 4'1"? Because this height thing seems to be slightly off. in my opinion. Are you sure this isn't an 8-year-old girl that you've managed to get in this video, and she's even lied to you?
Despite pretending to be 16 years old, Zoe managed to lure a 56-year-old TikTok predator named Drew to our set today. Drew thinks he's meeting up with this 16-year-old girl while her parents are out. We just need to set up the cameras and get to work. Are you ready, Chester? Let's get to work.
Let's get to work! Are you ready to catch some paedophiles, everyone? Seems like he's well up for it.
Let's get to work.
What's that?
We've got a very good plan going on for this, you know. We just set up an account, ask a man to come over, parents are out. It's the classic way to go about doing these things. So, hopefully, he doesn't turn up, because you'd rather he didn't. But, for the sake of this video, let's see what happens here. A luxury production! Catching paedophiles! If you want to help catch him, come over to youtube.com/luxurypranks.
What's that?
We promise we won't smile too much at the idea of catching predators. Which they did in fact do. I just feel like this whole video is a big ad. Or a bit off. You know, it doesn't necessarily feel like they're actually doing any form of social experiment. You know, there is no showing them the dangers of online or leading up to it. It didn't really feel like much of an awareness video as it's apparently meant to be. Just seems like we're going to cut straight to talking to a predator after they've shielded themselves out for 1 minute. What is this room, man? It's just a Jake Paul poster, a very dodgy looking air mattress, a singular chair and a sofa. I mean, this doesn't look like a place that a family would live in. This looks like where the predator would live, not where the 16-year-old would.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Okay.
I'm Drew.
Zoe.
Hi. Can I sit with you?
This is such a weird interaction. This really is what it is like when you go to a YouTube meetup and you watch a bunch of people who don't talk to each other all year round try and befriend each other.
Hi. Can I sit with you?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a big sofa, my man. That's a big sofa. You've just sat right next to her to the point where she can't even put 2 legs down on it. That is greedy. And that's the real crime here.
You're a little younger than I expected. You look older.
Oh, well, that's promising. You know, younger than he expected, so he was expecting an older woman. Maybe somebody who was 16 in 6 months instead of just 16.
I told you I was 16. It's in my bio. So you saw it when you messaged me.
Well, I may have. Maybe I overlooked it, or I don't know. Just something else. You never know. Maybe I secretly wanted it.
Me being 16?
What's that?
What? Excuse me? I thought you were here to make cool, funny music videos. You know, what a good guy, like bad pedophiles. I think he's got the wrong end of the stick. I hope any future collabs I do don't end up like this, because that really will be a bit of a shock to my system.
Could be.
Okay.
I like young girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can tell.
you can.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Ha! Okay. This is an interesting beginning to what is hopefully going to be a music extravaganza. Just admitting to basically liking young girls.
Okay.
I like young girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can tell.
you can.
Whoa, roasted him?
I can tell.
You know? You guys might have been working on something cool here. Instead, you're calling him a paedophile. You know? Mind your manners. It's very nice. He's like, you invited him around your house. So.
I like young girls.
Now, I'm not too sure whether this is real or fake. And that's kind of why I'm coming at it at the direction I am. Because currently, so far, I have seen no stretch of dignity from the creators of luxury pranks. Seems like the channel is just an absolute shill of a YouTube channel. It doesn't actually seem like there's any such thing as integrity even really in it. And I just can't imagine a conversation going this way between two people, even a child predator, having to kind of mention that it is TikTok that they're fans on, "Hey, ImAllexx, I'm a big fan of you." On YouTube, well, yeah. I mean, where else would it be? And that's why I don't really believe in this too much. Doesn't mean it's any less of a problem, because it bloody well is. But I just feel like they're trying to cash in on a sensationalist idea of what's currently popular on this app.
Oh, absolutely. How could I not be? Sexy and beautiful like you are.
Apparently, all this time, luxury pranks have just been sitting in the bathroom, listening in. Not really hiding away too much, practically peering around the door. Anybody done any cool TikTok videos in here yet? Preferably anything child predatory? No? Alright. I'll give it a few seconds then.
Do you mind if I get a little friendly? I feel like I know you.
Sure.
Oh, he's just reached his arm around. And if I wasn't creeped out before at the idea that two people would meet up to film TikTok videos, this is definitely the thing that's pushed the barrier.
I would like to see a little more of you too, maybe.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe something with TikTok. I got an idea. Maybe I could do with TikTok and
You want to make a
record
video?
me. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Really?
Sure.
That sounds exciting. Okay.
Yes, what we've all tuned in for. He's gonna film a TikTok video. I really hope it is a TikTok video. And not something else.
Go.
Just gonna dance.
I'm gonna dance for you like you dance for me.
Okay.
Now that is what's criminal. Those dance moves.
What's that?
And being a child predator.
Excuse me.
No!
Sir.
Don't stop him now! We're actually getting content out of that. He was actually doing the TikTok, so I'm never going to arrest him. My favourite content creator.
Who are you?
Can we have a little chat?
Who are you?
Can you take a seat so we can talk for a little bit?
I don't think so. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Luxury Pranks. We don't have a 3D intro with cool music. We do a Missing Child of the Week video, which our fans always love.
I'm Drew. Who are you?
Do you mind explaining to me why you're here to meet up with a 16-year-old girl?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, well, just so you know, we have this all taped. We lured you in. We're trying to find out what your intentions are.
You know, now I do know this whole situation is incredibly messed up. It's not a good thing to meet up with younger people online. You deserve to go to prison for a very long time. Maybe never come out again. But there's been a lot of crimes in this video today, and I think wearing sunglasses indoors is another one that I have to add onto the list.
Behind being here, what were you planning on doing today?
I wasn't planning on anything. Well, I'm just here to do a couple of TikToks.
And there you go, my friend. You are free to leave. Just a couple of TikToks. It's okay. Take your phone with you. Mind if I join you on a duet? We're not going to take you to the police station anymore. No, don't worry about that. I didn't realise you were a TikTok superstar. So, may you go jail-free.
We saw the conversation that you had.
No.
It was very inappropriate.
No. We just talked about dancing and vocalization.
Okay. Well, even so, I just heard, and we just recorded, all of the inappropriate things you said to her right before we came out.
Now, it's all well and good that Luxury Pranks have apparently seen this conversation that they've had, but they're not very good at structuring their videos. I've seen the missing child and the sponsorship you've done, but there's no actual proof of this conversation taking place that you'd normally get in these predator hunting channels, which is another reason why I feel like this is completely fabricated fake, and they may, and this is a big maybe, may have hired an actor to do this. And if so, congratulations on that, because somebody who decided to take this role for the Luxury Pranks YouTube channel, 1 in a million. But there's no proof behind any of this, you know. Apart from the really cringy conversation we had at the beginning, there's nothing that shows me that any of this actually happened.
As a matter of fact, I do. What I see wrong with it is you being here. You weren't invited. I was invited here.
Okay.
Who the f*** do you think you are? Come on, you're accusing me of doing stuff like that.
Do you understand what's
Making me
going
look
on?
like a creep?
Do you
What do you
understand
think?
that
You
this
make
is
me
set
look
up?
like a creep. I I don't appreciate that.
You're
Who
saying
the f*** you think you are?
Oh, whoa, man, calm down. Calm down. The man who's been dubbed as a child predator in this video. Be quiet, you know? He's wearing sunglasses indoors. If anything, they make themselves look like creeps.
We have your face on video, man.
Good for you.
Yeah, okay, you better get an attorney. It's not worth it to touch those guys.
I can't read it. I can't. Subscribe to support our cause. Yep. Great. Is there anything I even need to add to that? Do I need to explain why that is rough to just throw into the end of this video? All in all, I think the luxury pranks is absolute bullshit, to say the least. This channel is not handling anything properly. The whole structure of the videos is disgusting and disgraceful, and I almost feel like they're using child predators just to further their own agenda, and this whole thing is crazy to me. I almost feel like they're borderline as morally corrupt as the people they make videos on, which is ridiculous, especially as it may not even be actually true. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and turn notifications on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for coming by, and I will see you guys in the next video. But before then, it's time for a bit of a tune. Now that's what I call a bop.